ReZero episode 13. Man, I can start off by saying this Julius guy is a complete dick. I don't know, but Subaru is kind of right in what he said. You guys are just born into this. Like, in reality, in our world where Subaru is technically from, most often or not, knights are nobility. They're never in the slums or anything like that. They're actually either high middle class or high tier nobility or something. There's a slim chance of someone from the lower class system becoming a knight is if in a war they did some major thing like kill a general or something like way out there, and then they get dubbed as a knight. But even then, they're gonna still be discriminated against because, you know, they were not born into nobility. So that's another thing. And the fact of the matter is, each of the people that are about to become priestess or king have their own objectives. One objective would be the fact that one is just greedy. They just want a country for themselves. The second one is want to be like, you know, take back the country from a dragon, which I think is complete bullshit because it's truly dragon's power why you guys are safe to begin with. Because the dragon's the reason why the witch that destroyed half the world before is sealed away. So why would you try to like go against a being that saved your asses so many great evil long ago? And so far it's like you guys are being oppressed by this dragon. So why are you gonna do this unless there's some ulterior motives against it, or you be manipulated by someone higher up? Another would be Felt, which is pretty good. Like, she's trying to like change the system from up. All the city nobles will not like it because they're nobles. Basically, Felt want to strip them all of their power, which no shit they do not want. Because Felt is from the slums, she knows how corrupt the higher ups are, so she want to like, get rid of the system completely and rebuild it from the bottom up. And Priscilla, really, man, she's basically a sadistic person. She said, I'm the rightful person to be queen or king, whatever. Just grovel before me and everything's gonna be alright. And later on when they show that Subaru's gonna is shit beat out of him, she likes the fact that is the strong overpower the weak. Which I'm saying, what the fuck? Someone that isn't suited to be king. The most suited person to be king is one, Felt, which I already mentioned, and two, Emilia, which wants equality among all. Rest of them are like too much, like way too much. You guys won't get far, and you'll be easily get corrupted so fast. And again to Julius, like, oh my god, how aren't you a knight? How little is your pride to like get offended by someone like Subaru? Granted, it doesn't know the full mechanics of your world, yet you like go outright challenge a person you know is below you in strength. So how does that make you look? And how fragile is your knight's pride to want to beat up a someone just because it insults you? A knight is supposed to be something that everyone looks up to and wants to achieve and try to be or try to imitate. Yet you're just picking on the weak, literally. You cannot justify this. Even your master or your lord is questionable too. Felt is more or less kind of okay with her because she grew up in the slums, survived the fittest back down there, and you know she's more tomboyish. Emilia is the only one actually sane. She knows Subaru is below it. Even the knight that came rusted and told them to report said it's so one-sided. Yet the lord of the one that issued the fight, saying, okay, your servant gets beaten up and I'll just pay for the medical expenses or something like that. I'm saying, what the fuck? Do you hear what you just saying? Do you tolerate your servant doing this to someone else? Does it make you look back? Or your servant said the same thing. What you do affects your master, yet you're doing this. Like, what the, like, oh my god. And the other one, which I think she's a knight because she has a sword and everything. So she gets kind of a pass with it too because, no, the knight's honor, like, make sure the fight's over, then you try to settle it. So a slight pass, still not a complete pass, but a slight pass. And Priscilla, the other one, she's just out of there, like, she's just nothing. She's literally nothing to me at this point, cause she's just, I think the only time people don't like her is the fact that she got big breasts, and that's it. And she's sadistic. Cause most of these otaku pandering bullshit is the fact like they want a woman that can be dominant above them nowadays in most anime now, which I call like, what the fuck? No, she's generating bullshit. I don't know completely her backstory yet, but until I get more information about her life and how she does stuff, she's literally completely irrelevant to me right now, honestly. And like I said, Julius is a dick. Like, I cannot go past that. Like, how fragile is your pride for you to like try to like literally want? Because the nice honor is the fact that you will not draw your sword on a person that's below you, or draw your sword on someone who can no longer fight. I'm saying, what the fuck? That's just literally brutality right there. There's no honor or anything in that. Literally no honor. She just doing it only for your self-satisfaction. So either the fact that he's jealous of the fact that Subaru's Emilia's attendant, which is the only thing I can think of, or something radical like he doesn't like Subaru at all just for him being Subaru, which is bullshit. Anyway, that's my I guess that's my rant. Cause it makes no sense why your pride as a knight is so fragile for you to challenge someone that's so below you. Cause technically speaking, if you like go from the outside the standpoint, Subaru is literally among the strongest person in the series with this time transporter thing, and the only person that's above him, way above him, no matter what, Ryan Alto. Like, he's the one that's above him. He's like literally among the strongest in the entire series. And if you actually read in the manga version of this, people are actually afraid of him than anything else. Like, he acts all nice and stuff, and in the anime doesn't really convey it that much. When Percy was about to attack Felt, and he just stood right there. Percy could talk all that good shit, but if Ryan Alto gets serious, literally only like selective few amount of people in the entire series actually bring him down. Because it's literally meant to be like broken, cause he's from a lineage of family that's like, let's say like it's like the Uchiha clan. It's a special ability that's passed down in the clan. And man, another thing would be the fact that Subaru, like, he's so broken at this point. Like, he's saying like he met Emilia the first time when he first came to this world. She was the only one there for him, but no one else were. But from this world's Emilia, or this timeline's Emilia, or this verse, they met for the first time in the bar. Even though Subaru keeps saying, "No, you are one for me. I'll go this far for you," she still cannot understand why Subaru will do all this for her when she barely knows him. When to Subaru, she might know him for Subaru for like 2 or so weeks tops. But to Subaru, he knows her for like a month or 2 by now, because of his time traveling abilities. And the fact that no matter what he says, he cannot tell her the fact that he's from another world, or about his rewind ability. And that's like a bad for Subaru, because the fact that she feels like he's keeping a secret from her, because he already broke so many promises he made with her, so she can't really trust him anymore. Which is bad for Subaru, honestly. It really is. I do feel sorry for him. I do. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this week's episode of ReZero episode 13. I really would love to hear you guys' comments on this in the I would really love to hear you guys' thoughts on this in the comment section below. Like, oh my god. Oh yeah, stop. I can't. Right before it happens, the anime, I think you guys should read the manga to the point where it's up to date with this week's episode. Cause in this episode, they really cut stuff out, and last week they literally cut a big like plot point out of it. Okay, I'll say this. Spoiler. If you don't hear it, spoiler. Let's end the video right now. Al is just like Subaru. He's from Subaru's world. He came in the world 20 years ago. 20 years ago. And just like Subaru, he went through literally hell. He's not on the same thing as Subaru. The fact like go back ability, but probably someone else summoned him. He went through hell just to try to survive in this world. He lost his arms. He has a scar. While Percy was talking about what she wants for the country in this week's episode, in the manga's version, Al's face is mutilated. Like, it's fucked up. And it took a I have to see. You have to read the manga. If not, read a light novel. But there's not really any translation for it right now. But at least read the manga for it to catch up with it. Again, this is my review on ReZero episode 13. Like, share, and subscribe if you like what you heard. This is a Cryptic sign out. Bye, guys.